بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. My dear student, greeting to you all. Today, inshallah, we will carry on with our English language lessons for the second year. My name is teacher Inas Al-Hdathi. So as you can see, this will be unit food. This will be lesson number 3. Make sure you have your books by now. This is this third semester, and these are the classes or the lessons for the second year. So let's start. Bismillah. By the end of the lesson, inshallah, you are expected to name different kind of meals that we eat throughout the day. We will be able also to design a menu. What are we going to have for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner? We'll be able to name different kind of foods, extra kind of food. Also, as usual, we'll be doing a lot of exercises, okay? So, let's start by revising what we have learned in the previous lesson, my dear students. In the previous lesson, we were able to name different kind of food. Also, we focus more about singular and plural, as well as countable and non-countable nouns. For example, apples, bananas are countable, while water, orange juice is uncountable. Okay? We are going to read a lot. Make sure you have your books so you can follow up with me. We are going to write our answers. Make sure you have your notebook and some pencils right next to you. While I speak and say the words or the answer, make sure you listen and repeat them with me. This is the cover of your unit 2. The name is called food. I have the word food. In the previous lesson, we talked more about countable and non-countable or uncountable nouns. Countable are the objects or the items that we can count. For example, I have 1 book, 2 angles, 3 strawberries, 10 apples, 25 oranges, 16 dates, 26 olives, and so on. While for uncountable nouns, these are the nouns that we cannot count. For example, I have meat, water, chicken, chocolate, yogurt, honey, jam, coffee, orange juice, and so on. We cannot count it, we cannot make it or form the plural. We cannot add s to these words. So I gave you this exercise at the end of the previous lesson as your homework. I hope you have done it. So let's double check with your answers. Classify the objects into countable or uncountable nouns. So let's go ahead and read the nouns or the items first. Book, vegetable, egg, sugar, table, salad, person, rice, fast food, card. Okay? And let's try to label them into countable or uncountable nouns. Starting with book. Let's try to, can we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Actually, I just counted 5 books. So book, books, countable nouns. How about vegetable? I have a cucumber, I have a tomato, a pumpkin. So vegetables are countable. Next one, I have eggs. Egg, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 eggs. So eggs, they are countable nouns. Moving to the next picture, I have sugar. So can we count sugar? Can we add s to the sugar? We cannot do that. Almost impossible. So it's an uncountable noun. How about table? I have 1 table in my house, 2, 3. I have tables. So tables is countable nouns. The next one I have is salad. Salad, we took this in the previous lesson. Salad is uncountable. We cannot add s. Next, I have person. Let's try to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I counted 7 persons. Persons, countable. Next, I have rice. Rice, same as the word sugar, it is uncountable. Next, I have the word fast food. Can we add s to the word food? We cannot, so it is uncountable. And for the last one, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Cards, they are countable nouns. Countable nouns. Very good, my dear student. Now, let's try to practice some speaking skills. As you can see here, I have singular. There is, to your left side, for the upper left side, I have countable nouns, singular countable, okay? So let's read. There is a tomato. There is an apple. There is a sandwich. There is a chocolate bar. There is a banana. There is a pizza. There is an ice cream, and so on. So we use the articles a and an because I have countable nouns. Okay? Moving to the right, top right corner, I have uncountable nouns. Okay? We'll be referring to them using some. There is some. So let's read. There is some bread. There is some cheese. There is some rice. There is some pasta. There is some chocolate. There is some flour. There is some sugar. There is some butter. There is some milk. There is some honey, and so on. And if we move down, I have the plural countable nouns. There are some burgers. There are some eggs. There are oranges. There are fries, carrots, cookies, bananas, grapes, cherries, olives, cupcakes. All these are countable nouns. So here in this picture, I have singular, countable, plural countable, and uncountable nouns. It's very important how to refer and how to form a sentence about each and every one of them. This is our unit, so in this lesson, we'll be naming extra or additional or adding different kind of food. So let's choose first. This is a loaf of what? What do you think, my dear student? What is this picture? Bread, cheese, or honey? What do you think? It is a bread. Very good. A loaf of bread. Very good. Remember, the word bread is uncountable, same as a cheese, and honey. Okay, now let's match. Here I have 5 pictures and I have 5 words for you. Let's read the words first. Jam, honey, cheese, yogurt, and dates. What do you think? Let's start with honey. Very good. So here I have honey. There is some honey. Remember, honey is uncountable. How about the next one? The next picture I have, there is cheese. Very good. There is some cheese. Next, I have jam. There is some jam. Very good. So all these 3 items are uncountable. While for dates, there are some dates. Very good. And for the last one, I have yogurt. There is some yogurt. There is some yogurt. So let's read. I have honey, cheese, jam, dates, and yogurt. Very good. Now, in the previous lesson, we talked more about the options we have for the breakfast, right? But now we will talk more about lunch and dinner, okay? What's for dinner? We can form this question also about lunch or breakfast. What's for lunch? What's for breakfast? So here I'm asking about the food. These are the 3 meals that we normally had each and every day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, okay? Make sure you have your books at page 26. I'll be zooming in for the upper part and then we'll be moving to the lower part. For the upper part here, what do you have for lunch? As you can see, these are perfectly good, healthy options for food we might have for lunch, right? So what do you have for lunch? We could say, I have rice and meat, water, fruit. I have salad for lunch. I have juice, apple juice, or I have a sandwich. So let's read our options one more time. Rice and meat, water, fruit, salad, juice, and sandwich. Remember that you can add more options, right? Remember, you have to go with healthy food and healthy food only. So I have rice and meat, water, fruit, salad, juice, and sandwich. Now, I have these boys who are trying to make a conversation, but let's form the sentences first. I have for lunch. Now you can write any answer that you want, any answer, but remember to pick healthy options, okay? I have chicken and rice for lunch. You can say, I have salmon for lunch. I have grilled fish for lunch, okay? Ali has pasta for lunch. We could say Ali has salad for lunch. Ali has pizza for lunch, okay? So let's read our answers. I have chicken and rice for lunch. Ali has pasta for lunch. What do you have for lunch? I have. So I hope you have someone right next to you. Go ahead and ask her or him this question. What do you have for lunch? For me, I had a pasta for lunch today. Okay? So let's move to page 27. We're done with the lunch options. Now let's go to dinner options. Okay? I'll be zooming in for the upper part as I did in the previous at page 26, and then we'll be moving to the lower part. Dinner. What do you have for dinner? As you can see, my dear students, here I have light food, not as heavy as the one we have at lunch. For lunch, we might have rice and chicken, steak, pasta, but here we tend to go for lighter options, okay? For example, I have a sandwich, olives, cheese, honey, jam, bread, juice, or tea. These meals are not as heavy as the one we have for lunch. Let's read them one more time. Sandwich, olives, cheese, honey, jam, bread, juice, and tea. Okay? So let's have the same scenario here. Let's go ahead and form answers. Remember, you can write any answer you want. I have for dinner. Ali has what for dinner? Okay, for dinner, I have a sandwich for dinner. What about Ali, for example? Ali went for a much healthier option. He went for salad. Ali has salad for dinner. You can write, I have fruit for dinner, or I have egg sandwich for dinner, or any answer. Remember to pick healthy options. So go ahead and do the same. Ask someone right next to you the same question. What do you have for dinner? I have. You can fill it with any answer you want. Okay? Now, let's have this exercise. Choose the correct answer. Here I have 4 pictures with 3 options for each and every picture. So let's start with the first one. What do you think this is, my dear student? Do I have a salad, chicken, or cheese? What do you think? The answer is very good. It's a salad. Very good. It's a salad. Next, what do you think? Do we have bread, meat, or sandwich? What do you think? I have bread. Very good, my dear student. Excellent. Next, what do I have? I have a slice of what? Chicken, cheese, or honey? The answer is cheese. Very good. I have cheese. Very good. And for the last picture, I have chocolate, cheese, chicken. Definitely I have a chicken. Very good. How about this one? First one, do we have juice, milk, or lemonade? What do you think? Here I have a picture of milk. Very good. I have milk. Next, bread, sandwich, or meat? What do you think? It's definitely a sandwich. Very good. Next, do we have fruit, vegetables, or salad? What do you think? Here we have fruit. Very good, fruit. And for the last picture, can you see chocolate, ice cream, or honey? I can see an ice cream. Very good. Now, we're done naming different kind of food that we might have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now, it's a very good time to name some healthy and unhealthy options for food that we might have throughout the day. Let's start with these two pictures. What do I mean by healthy and unhealthy? Here I have a picture of an apple and an ice cream. If I go ahead and ask a doctor which food do I need to take to have the vitamins, the minerals that my body needs, he will definitely tell me to go for the apple. Okay, so apple is healthy, while the ice cream is definitely unhealthy. Okay, make sure you pick the healthy food all the time. How about this one? Here I have a cake, bananas. What do you think? Let's start with the cake. It's definitely unhealthy, while bananas provides calcium. They are healthy option. Very good. Let's go to the other side. I can see an egg and a cookie. What do you think? Very good. Egg is a very good source of protein, right? While cookies is unhealthy option. Okay, so here we named healthy and unhealthy food. Now, what do you eat for lunch? We will have extra or more examples. For lunch, as you can see here, all the options I have here are considered to be healthy food. I have a bottle of water, banana, apple, a sandwich, and I have some healthy snacks. Okay, what I need you to do for the next lesson is prepare a healthy meal. So you will have this. What I need you to do is write down a healthy meal, dinner or lunch. Write down a menu that has 3 different kind of food, and remember to pick all of them must be healthy options. Okay. Also, I need you to name or classify all these different kind of food based on healthy or unhealthy. So for healthy, write the word or the letter H. For unhealthy, write the word or the letter U. Okay, let me help you out. For example, for the fries, it's definitely U. It's unhealthy. While for bananas, they are healthy. Make sure you are doing the same. We'll be doing this exercise at the beginning of the next lesson, inshallah. Also, for these different kind of foods, make sure you put the correct word in the correct place. For example, I have the words eggs, chips, bread, cheese, juice, chicken, and cookies. Make sure you put them in the right place. Also, we'll be doing them at the beginning of the next lesson. So let's revise what we have learned in this lesson, my dear student. We were able to name different kind of food that we have during the day in the lunch, breakfast, and dinner. Also, we named different kind of healthy and unhealthy options. Okay, so that was my lesson, my dear student. Until I see you next time, stay safe. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.